Hello, Professor Duncan. This is my project for this semester. So as you can see, it's a combination of family photos at various points of my life with some, I guess, little cuter drawings and some notes written about the specific memories that I have. So essentially the theme of this project is my memories with my family as we journey through different points of my life and how each of these have helped me learn more about them and their relationship with me and how I appreciate them more. And it's almost like a photo book but arranged in a more artistic way, and then in an attempt to try to create, I guess, the nostalgic feeling. So I'll run you through it. To start off, we have right here, this is, I guess, Taiwan, Taipei, where I was born. And in the little Chinese in circle, that's my family name. So it's Wu. It's kind of like, you see how we start here, like a Monopoly style. So as you follow the trail, the first photos that you'll see are the younger years when I'm still a little kid, that's my mom and that's my dad. And then a little bit older, and then back to being young. And also on the top, that's me really young with my grandma, who has since passed away. And that's I guess a very symbolic train. So I guess I can read the notes too. So here in this note, I said, two of my fondest memories are the time we visited my grandma, my only living grandparent at the time, and our family trip to Taichung via the fastest train in Taiwan. It's called the Ziqianghao. My grandma has since passed away, and I have got to have the chance to return. I have not had the chance to return to Taiwan and to ride the Ziqianghao. So both are kind of, I guess, memories in the past that I have not been able to do or see in a very long time. And however, whenever I thought of these memories, I always feel so much joy in my heart. I'm especially grateful to know that one day I can see my grandma again and to get to know her and her life. I guess life story is even better. And under here, the note here says, basically an introduction about myself. I was born in Taiwan and came from a family of three, mom, dad, and me. Both my parents are blue-collar workers and have always worked long hours since I was a child. While we usually were not able to travel or vacation together during my childhood, my greatest memories composed of our time going to the zoo, getting food in the cities, and outings at the park. So these are examples of that. So as we follow this trail, you can see here, this is America. And when I first moved to the States, I lived in Maryland, USA. These are some of the photos that are my memories. This is when my dad eventually got his citizenship. This is in front of Immigration Service. And this is my mom sitting in front of the White House. This is one of the first photos that we took, first time we visited DC. And this is actually me breaking my leg, and my dad was, sitting by me. It's the first surgery I had, and we didn't have insurance then because of our immigration status. So it was a very rough time for us, very expensive, but we were able to pull through. So here's this note. It says, my family and I immigrated to the States when I was 12. The first couple of years were perhaps the most difficult years for all of our lives. We struggled a great deal, emotionally, socially, linguistically, culturally, and financially. However, as hard as the life was then, we eventually overcame together as a family. Despite many times we contended against one another due to the influence of our overwhelming stress, forgiveness and love always prevailed. And It was during this time I realized most presently the strength a family of unity and love can give an individual. It sure gave me a lot of strength as I had to make a lot of adjustments being a foreign student and all. So we keep following this trail. See a lot of circles over here just for laughs and giggles. I guess first we'll go to this one. So that was actually me when I got baptized. I got baptized in 2018, and my parents are non-members, but there was a story behind how they came to become more familiar with the church. So sorry for the shakiness of the camera, by the way. If you don't want to get dizzy, you can just look away and listen to me reading it. During my high school year, I unfortunately became addicted to substances and became, depressed. At one point, I was nearly suicidal, as I would intentionally do things, that self-destruct to hurt myself. They're self-destructive to hurt myself. But by a series of events that could be described as nothing short of God's miracles, I got involved with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. At first, my parents were a bit hostile towards the church, as it takes up so much of my time, and we're not particularly popular in Taiwan. However, once they witness the gradual yet steady changes the church and the gospel I have, that's on me. Their hearts were softened and allowed me to be baptized. So, they're still not members till this day, but we made great progress. It was one of my favorite memories. I feel so much closer to them now and so much better relationship with them because of the church. So you see here is like level up. I've become Elder Wu for a while. These are photos when I returned from my mission. I couldn't find one in my own phone book my phone album of me at the mission home. We did take photos though. So they're at the airport. I gained a lot of weight, like a lot. Look at that. It says, after many prayers, I felt that I need to serve a mission despite being a member for only 1 year. So that was, I went out 2019. Surprisingly, my non-member parents not only supported the decision, but also offered to pay for the mission. Saying goodbye was hard, especially when I'm the only son and when they were completely unexpecting that I would be gone for a while, for a whole 2 years. However, they trusted my instincts and believed that the revelation was indeed from God. 2 years went by in the blink of an eye, and many miracles happened while I was away. Most notably, my father, in this picture, he's still doing that. He actually goes to church every Sunday now, has made a lot of church friends. My mother, she says prayers a lot, and we actually prayed for the first time in my life together as a family when I was on my mission over the phone. And that's a long story for another day, but So here, now you see a big Y, because I'm at BYU now. These are all photos taken in Utah. These are the conference centers, and that's the Draper Aquarium. Or was it Sandy? I can remember, but it was an aquarium. So here it says, my parent visited about 3 months ago. Since I left for college, we were able to visit the conference center, Church History Museum, and BYU's campus. There are still many things I feel that they must learn and feel before joining the church. But I believe that by the power of God, miracles will happen, and they will become disciples of Christ one day. I love them, and I'm most grateful for the possibility to be with them forever. Thank you. So essentially, this is a reminder of how much I care for my family and the great memories we have together, and help me to realize that all of these things can be for all eternity because of the temple and because of the power of Christ that has helped all of us overcome death. So this is hopefully my eternal family, and I believe in that, and I believe that it can happen if I were to work hard. And this project helped me to feel motivated, and I will show these to my parents. And thank you. That's my project.